Hello everyone. So you're welcome to the second part of this training where we're going to be talking about how to create a YouTube advert, right? So we have linked our YouTube ad with um, we've linked our YouTube ad with our Google account, right? And now I just want to show you with conversion tracking how to set up an advert. But there's another YouTube video where I talked about how to set up without conversion tracking. That means you've not set up conversions. I just want to advertise based on the cost per view, which is, I mean, it's okay, but I prefer maximizing based on leads. So you can try both and see which one works best for you. Sometimes cost per view might be cheaper, but I just like maximizing based on conversions because then I know that it's all about the conversions. It's not necessarily about a lower cost per click. So you click on leads, right? And once you click on leads, you click on video, and you can see because we have already set up our conversions already. Just click on continue. What's going to happen is that it's going to take us to where we're going to set up our advert. And we'll just do that very quickly. So I'm just going to call this real estate order process advert. So you can maximize your conversions or set a target CPA. If you don't know what your target CPA is, I would advise you leave it on maximize conversions. Click your daily budgets. I like to use $5 a day. You can put a start and end date. I like to leave it as it is, right? You can always pause it anytime. In terms of YouTube videos, search results, and all of that, you can select where you want your YouTube to show. Of course, it's not going to show on YouTube search results, but I like to leave it as it is. And then you can enter the location you want, which I have. I want to advertise on Lagos, Nigeria. And then the next thing that you want to do is you have standard inventory, which you have three different formats. So this is more or less like the kind of channels, I mean, kind of people that will be seeing your advert. So there are some people who are a bit more conservative and they don't want to see anything, profane, anything sexual, anything. And so if what you're advertising is a bit conservative, you choose limited inventory, or most of the times leaving on standard inventory. But if you want to advertise to everybody, I mean, your ads will be showing on even sensitive content, content that is not appropriate. You can leave it at expanded, but I like to leave it on standard, right? And depending on what you're advertising for real estate businesses, I'll advise you leave it on standard. Excluded types and labels, that's okay. You don't need to really do much with that. You can add an extension to your advert, right? So this more or less, we talked about this in Google search. We talked more about site link extensions in Google search, but these are just more or less like extensions that are added to your advert, right? To make it more accessible to people, right? So people can actually go to sections of your website and go to sections of your ad. So I advise that you add this. So for example, I can talk about lead generation. I can also learn how to generate generate leads for your real estate business. Leads. Um, Grow your real estate business. Right? And the idea is that then I put my URL there. I put realestateorga.com slash it's yeah. So the idea is simple that you can fill all this. You can put as many site links as you want. So you save it, and then the idea is that it appears with your advert, right? It appears there, and you can link to different sections. You can link to different sections of your website. So there are now two different forms of adverts. You can choose responsive, right? So that means that your ads will show in multiple formats, and that it will also show as in-stream, but it will show as video discovery ads. So that's okay. You can leave that as it is. Most of the times, I like to use standard, right? And which is just, I know that it's just instruments, so I usually go with standard. But you can test both and see which one works best for you. But I usually advise standard. So I'm just gonna name my ad group, right? And then go ahead to choose my audience. So you can scroll down. I'm gonna remove this 18 to 24 because I don't think it's relevant. And then for audience, excuse me, you can go ahead to select some of the audiences that you've selected. I mean, based on the ads we've been running. So I can just select recently married, purchasing a home. So you can go ahead to select all the audiences. Um, for keywords, topics, placements, I would just leave this as it is. Because the truth is, if you edit this, what you're saying is that you want people who meet all these criteria, and then the criteria here, which is going to really, really bring down your audience size. So it's either you do this or you do in-market audience. But I advise you just start work with in-market audience for now. And then the impressions, you can see it's about 36 million, which is okay. Last thing that you want to do is just come here and place your you place the URL of the video that you want to advertise. So I'm just going to copy this URL and I'll just place it. Okay, so then what you want to do is we want to put the URL of your landing page. So I'm just going to copy the URL of our website, our landing page, and then you want to paste it there. Next thing you want to do is, of course, the display URL. You can leave it as it is. That's the URL that will display. And then call to action, I can put contact us. And then headline. So the headline, you only have about 15 characters. So, and that's what is really going to jump out at people. So, so I can say generate leads. Yeah, I think that's okay. And and then you can see you can either upload an image or YouTube will or Google Ads will generate the banner for you. You can see it has generated this banner automatically for me, which I feel I like. I think it's okay. And then last thing is that you want to put the name of the advert, which is just is specific for you, so no one will see this name. So I can just put real estate Oga ads, right? And yeah, so that's it. Once you're done, click create campaign. Perfect. So that's how to create a campaign based on Google Ads, right? So I hope you're able to gain a lot and can go ahead and create as many YouTube ads based on the amount of videos you have. And yeah, I wish you the best in your journey.